Hello everyone, welcome back to the Decode with Pankaj. In this video, we will quickly revise Unit 5, Data Warehouse Components, including ETL process, data preprocessing, data cleaning, data integration, data transformation, data reduction, metadata, and data warehouse applications. So let's begin. Unit is one of the most important scoring units. The most repeated topics are ETL process, data reduction, metadata, data discretization, data lifecycle. Okay. So first concept is ETL process. Extract, transform, load. Definition is ETL stands for extract, transform, and load. It is a process used to collect data from various sources, convert it into suitable format, and load it into data warehouse. Okay, so this is the ETL architecture diagram. Okay, so in which sources systems through extract the data, then transform the data, then load the data. After that, we go to data warehouse for storage. The phases of ETL is first is extract. Data is collected from different sources like databases, Excel files, ERP systems, CRM systems, web applications. The example is customer records from multiple branches are extracted. Second is transform. Data is cleaned and converted. Operations include removing duplicates, handling missing values, standardizing formats, data validation, and data aggregation. The example is before and the after. Okay, so next is load, in which transform data is loaded into data warehouse. The types is full load, incremental load. That's it. So in full load, entire data set is loaded, and incremental load, in which only new records loaded. The advantages of ETL process is improve data quality, integrate multiple sources, support decision making, enhance reporting. The limitations of ETL is time consuming, expensive implementation, complex maintenance. The second concept is data reduction. Data reduction is the process of reducing data volume while preserving important information. It improves storage efficiency and query performance. Need for data reduction is huge data volume, faster processing, reduce storage cost, better performance. The techniques of data reduction is first is data cube aggregation, in which detailed data is summarized. Example, daily sales to monthly sales. The second is attribute subset selection, in which remove irrelevant attributes. Example, student database. The name, role, address, blood group. For placement analysis, blood group can be removed. Okay, third is dimensionality reduction. Reduce number of variables. Example, 100 features, it reduce and make 20 important features. Fourth is numerosity reduction. Replace data with smaller representation. The methods is regression, clustering, and histograms. The fifth is data compression, in which data store data in compressed format. Example, zip compression. Advantages of that is less storage space, faster data mining, reduce complexity. The third concept is metadata. What is metadata? Metadata is data about data. It describes characteristics, structure, meaning, and location of data. Example, a student table consists roll number, name, marks 1, Pankaj 90. So metadata contains column names, data types, constraints, relationships. The type of metadata is business metadata, business meaning of data. Example, customer ID is equal to unique customer number. The second is technical metadata. It have technical details. Example, data type is equal to integer. Third is operational metadata, in which information about ETL and system operations. Example, last update time. The metadata architecture is this, in which metadata services, that is integrate with Git, CRUD, REST, metadata databases, change log, change events, change proposal streams, and change proposal processors, metadata refinements, analytics, and relevance. Four main types of metadata that we learn now: technical, operational, business, and social. The advantages of metadata is easier data management, better data understanding, improves data integration, support ETL processes. Okay, so move to head. The fourth concept is data discretization, in which data discretization convert continuous data into discrete intervals or categories. Example, age before 23, 25, 28, 35, 40. After 20, 20 to 30 is young age, and 31 to 40 is adult age. The need of data discretization is simplifies data mining, reduces complexity, improves classification accuracy. The methods of data discretization is binning, in which values grouped into bins. Example 0 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30. The histogram analysis, in which creates intervals based on frequency. The third is cluster analysis, in which groups similar values. The fourth is decision tree analysis, in which uses classification rules. Advantages of this is reduced data size, faster analysis, better visualization. The disadvantages of this is information loss and reduced precision. Okay, so fifth concept is data life cycle. Data life cycle represent the complete journey of data from creation to deletion. Okay, so in which first is create data, then interact, then store, then archive, and then delete. Okay, so this is life cycle. This is also same: plan and prepare, collect and process, then assure and analyze, then preserve and store, then publish and share, then discover and integrate. Okay, so this is life cycle. So the layers of this is: first is data creation, in which data is generated. Example, online forms, transactions, and sensors. Second is data storage, in which data stored in databases, data warehouses, cloud storages. Third is data usage, used for reporting, analytics, business decisions. The fourth is data sharing, shared among departments or systems. The fifth is data archiving, old data moved to long-term storage. The sixth is data deletion, in which unnecessary data removed securely. The importance of data lifecycle is: first is better data governance, then security management, then regularity compliance, then efficient storage utilizations. Okay, so difference between ETL and ELT is: ETL is transform before loading, and ELT is transform after loading. ETL, in which it is an traditional data warehousing, and ELT is modern cloud data warehouse. Okay, so more processing before load, and ELT has fast loading. Okay, same for the difference for data reduction versus data discretization. Data reduction reduces data volume. Data discretization converts continuous data into categories. Data reduction focuses on size reduction, and data discretization focuses on simplification. Data reduction improves storage, and data discretization improves analysis. Okay, so same for metadata versus data. The data is actual information, and metadata is information about data. The example of data is student marks, and the example of metadata is column name and data type. Okay, so if you cover this all the concepts, then you will able to solve these 9 questions that is repeating again and again in exam. Okay, Endsem exam. So first is explain ETL process with need diagram, explain phases of ETL, what is data reduction, explain its techniques, define metadata and explain its types, explain metadata architecture, what is data discretization, explain methods, explain data life cycle with diagram, differentiate data reduction, data discretization, difference data and That's it for Unit 5 revision. I hope this quick revision help you prepare better for your exams. If you found it useful, like the video, subscribe to Decode with Pankaj, and join our Telegram channel for notes and exam updates. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in next part.